Hi everyone, welcome to the Verkos Show in 2017, and what a way to start the show. Our first international guest on the show today is Brian Woodworth. Let's all have a round of applause for Brian Woodworth, who pulled up from America early yesterday morning. Hi Brian.
How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fabulous. Thanks for having me.
That's good. So Brian, please tell us, what you've discovered in your life recently from going from limited beliefs and conditioning to unlimited abundance.
Well, that's a great question because we've talked a little bit, and as you know, I've been out of a 9-month meditation where my entire life had shifted. And to kind of go backwards a little bit, it's as an international business coach, I got to travel all over the world, but I knew I was supposed to be doing something much bigger. And so I went into a meditation process where I did nothing but meditate. Okay. I worked out once a day and I ate. Okay. I wasn't seeing clients, I wasn't speaking, I wasn't doing anything other than meditation.
But with that meditation, what actually made you go into that state where you had to separate yourself, well, really from the world, and go into that state? There must have been something that triggered you off to get to that level.
Well, it was, yes, there was. And so let's go back even further. I was going through a point in my life where I knew there was something more that I was to discover or to do. And so, just to let you know, I grew up from a religious Christian background.
Okay.
And I knew that there was something more that I was supposed to discover. And I'm literally laying in bed one night, and a thought comes to me that says what it said. And it really took me by surprise because it was something that went completely in the opposite direction of my beliefs at the time. So I really started asking the deeper questions because I wanted the truth. Okay. Not only for myself, but for everybody on this planet.
Is that because there was a bit of ego in your life prior to that?
Oh, you had to go there, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, okay, so, yes. So, let's go back even further.
That's what I mean. So, it had to be a point why you did that. So, it was from the sort of egotistical way of thinking.
Well, of course, because most of my life had been all about my ego. Okay. I mean, at an early age, I was working, making my own money, so I thought money and creating things was going to make me happy.
Okay.
And as I got older, I quickly discovered that wasn't true. And so the ego was something that I used to protect me.
Okay.
And so I wouldn't have to be authentic, okay? Because the ego also made me a good business guy. Okay. It made me a good athlete. I was a competitive triathlete. And so it was my ego that was really the driving force behind all of that.
Okay.
And so I had a moment where, just to let you know, I came out of a relationship, okay? And the relationship didn't end well. And in full disclosure, and not in full disclosure, it was because of a choice that I made. And through that situation, I really started taking a closer look at myself, and I started seeing that who I'd become was not who I wanted to be, and how I say who I was created to be. And so I really had to start looking at my life because there was just something missing.
Okay.
And I remember asking myself the question, where do I get the fulfillment in life? And I couldn't answer it.
Okay. So no matter how much work you did, no matter how much money you made, you just felt empty. You knew there was something more in life. So that's what probably turned you more to meditation, to get into that meditating state.
Absolutely, because I knew that my life had been, it started going completely out of control because of my ego. Okay. And I just didn't like what I saw. And, you know, there was things that were happening in my family life, you know, with my sister. And I just went through this whole discovery process because I really wanted to be a better version of me. Okay.
So through that 9 months of meditation, what did you discover and what's happening now in your life?
Oh, wow. So through that process, I tell people, I woke up out of meditation one morning and everything came together. And when I say everything, it's the answer that every human being has ever been searching for.
Okay.
And I remember having this moment, sitting there, thinking to myself, wow, that's the thing that every human being has ever been searching for. And it came together.
Okay.
And I was stunned.
Okay.
And so through that awareness, it allowed me to discover, one, what I say, who and what I really am.
Okay.
On a very, very deep spiritual level.
Okay.
Not a religious level, a very,
Okay.
very steep spiritual level. So through that, I've allowed so much magic to happen. Here I am in Australia, of all places.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, the abundance that has been showing up and just coming into my life on all levels.
And that's because of the shift that you've chosen to make in your life. And what is actually that shift? What actually can you today let the audience know out there that could change their life and their abundance and the whole world, really?
Well, here's what I would say. I tell people this all the time.
Okay.
And meditation is the most important work that we can do. And I say the most important work.
Okay.
And I say that because that is what I call the portal that allows us to discover and become aware of who and what we really are.
In other words, just have that stillness within you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because we're so distracted nowadays
With the
where
outside
we just don't take the time to really even start the exploration process.
Okay.
So we're just so conditioned to live our lives a certain way. And it's that same conditioning that's creating more and more suffering within the person's life and more suffering within the world.
So if you had a message to deliver to all the viewers out there today, what would that message be?
Well, I would definitely say, disconnect yourself as much as you can from the conditioning and the limiting beliefs that you have adopted. And some of those are from religion, politics, society. And it's those same limiting belief systems that are holding you back from having all the love, joy, happiness, peace, and abundance that is waiting and ready to flow into your life so freely that your mind won't even be able to comprehend. So meditate, self-inquire, take the time out to really go deep within yourself and watch how your life becomes absolutely magical.
Okay then, thank you Brian for being a guest on our show.
You're welcome.
Mind you, he had to travel all the way from America
Yes.
to be on the guest on the Verkos show, so we thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, there is one thing though that we would love as viewers and everyone around here today to witness, and that is you have to try Vegemite.
I've heard a little bit about this, and I can't say that I'm overly thrilled about it,
Okay,
but
well this
I
is
will
your
definitely do
opportunity
it for you.
to try it.
I can't wait. The moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
Cheers.
This is going to make you a pure Australian.
That's what I hear.
Signing off for now from the Talk Show Angel at Verkos
Verkos
TV.